I want to make this place feel like home to me and hopefully to everybody else.
We heard the pride and excitement in Peter Beznos' voice when he walked us around his new cannabis dispensary, High NYC. It was on the verge of opening along Bedford Avenue in Williamsburg when we caught up with him.
2 days ago, they put up this sign.
But Beznos was less excited when he walked us a few storefronts down to see a sign that went up just days before his grand opening, advertising a smoke shop with a cartoon cannabis bud.
Knowing that I'm opening up right here on the block, right on the same block.
Continuing down the block, we didn't have to look hard to find more stores openly selling cannabis without a license. In one case, we saw that state authorities did pay a visit to a store and shut it down, but not for illegally selling weed as advertised, but for not having proper workers' compensation coverage. Across the city over the past few years, our cameras have captured illegal smoke shops operating brazenly. Even in the rare cases where authorities put on the padlocks, we've seen unlicensed smoke shops open themselves back up. In one particularly alarming case, the New York City Sheriff's Office recovered cocaine laced with deadly fentanyl in a raid, in addition to bags of unregulated bud.
If you go to the corner of Metropolitan, you have 3 right off the corner of Metropolitan. You have another one right over here.
Beznos was among those who went to a recent meeting of New York's Office of Cannabis Management and pleaded for something, anything to be done. After the meeting, we pressed OCM's Executive Director, Chris Alexander, about why the state is not cracking down on these illegal shops. Alexander says his team is trying, but it's been a challenge.
We are conducting this activity as a regulatory inspection. We go and we seize a product, we shut down the store. Unfortunately, because there's so much overproduction, these stores do reopen. And so we then have to, shift resources to get back there, and it takes some time to get there.
He also says local police could and should be doing more.
The penal law remains unchanged. Felony offenses remain on the books.
This is what happened in New Jersey, which legalized around the same time as New York, but has not had many of the same issues.
So the person can actually, smell the actual aroma and profile of the actual cannabis that's in the jar.
Last week, we introduced you to Ospert Orduña. He has a store in Queens surrounded by illegal competition, while on the other side of the river at his Jersey City location.
They have their own, I guess is the best way to describe it as a task force of different city agencies, and so they are focused on trying to not allow the unlicensed operators to, dominate the city.
But local police in New York insist they've been too legally limited in what they can do to fine and padlock illicit smoke shops, often relying on alcohol or tobacco violations just to investigate.
Mayor, let's hold up the padlock there.
So as part of a budget deal, Governor Kathy Hochul handed Mayor Eric Adams a padlock to symbolize that indeed New York City can soon crack down on all the smoke shops operating illegally. And Alexander says these shops are not just holding back the budding adult-use recreational market, but sometimes putting users in danger. He says the products his office has seized are often rejected by other states and then trafficked to New York.
We've seen from our testing, pretty extensive heavy metals, E. coli, and other contaminants in product that's coming out and hitting these illicit shops.
Next week on our series, Legal Weed Lighting a Path, we're tracking New York's cannabis industry from seed to sale and finding out what's being done to keep cannabis users safe. Henry Rossoff, Pix 11 News.